Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is the tale of Azarath the Scoundrel.
I wonder if we should offer discounts to the soldiers.
The soldiers? From which side? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
Both. One or the other is bound to win the war eventually. Why not curry favor now, so that the victor will look upon us kindly?
You have the foresight of a Khajiit in a sandstorm. If we offer a discount to both sides, the winners will persecute us for helping the losers.
I had not thought of it that way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's right. Okay, there's a note here. When the world was young, things were simpler. It was us or them. We fought to survive, and in death we found glory. Now we fight our own shield sisters and brothers for banners that change with the wind. When I killed Hjarek on the battlefield, I vowed not to take up arms again. I found honor in this choice, but shame in its consequences. The bards do not sing tales of those who die in their homes, slain by time. If I am to see him again, I must stand eye to eye with Soon on the Whalebone Bridge, and earn my place in the Hall of Valor. I miss you, brother. Wait for me in Sovngarde. That was the lady we killed, and thus gained a house, right? Okay, so we saw its note on bandit attacks. The roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. Guards travel with Risad, yes, but they are ill-equipped to deal with ones such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Risad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of North Brittleshan Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Risad to go on his way. Risad has not yet fought back. While it has harmed this one's coin purse, it is not worth a life. Risad has heard another gang patrolling these roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing dark armor. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Fort Kastov. This one would pay handsomely to any who would help. Risad fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests. Golden armor, dark armor. Khajiit will pay. I think this unusual gem can wait.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. You should be more careful with your spell casting.
This one thinks you should be more careful with your spells.
If you seek wares, speak to Risad.
I wonder if we should not end Skyrim and ply our
Any tips on fighting?
Warrior must always keep their shield high, but not so high as to shield their eyes.
that may be.
Sounds legit. You guard the caravans?
Yes, although this caravan is new to Lajan. She was with another, but it did not survive the road.
Makes you think that.
Alright, what happened to your old caravan?
It is in the past. Khajiit cannot change it, so it is best left alone.
Alright, how did you get hired by this caravan?
One of Risad's previous bodyguards died fending off a Falmer attack. It made sense for Khajiit to take her place. Given what happened to her own caravan, It is her chance at redemption.
Fair enough.
May the sun warm your feet and melt the snow beneath.
You should be more careful with your spell casting.
For some reason, I have a feeling you could train me to sneak.
They'll never see you coming.
That is pricey. But why not? Oh, that's all you can train me. Alright.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Likewise, I suppose. Thank you.
This one thinks you should be more careful with your spells.
That one already said so. Alright, I've talked to all the kitties. Let's go. Alright, so near North Brittleshan Pass, which according to my map is over that way. So we're going back the way we came. But these fellows have golden armor and weapons, eh? That is definitely worth a look. I'm curious as to how seductive those seducers are. Wait. Saints. Seducers. Oh. Old memories, old memories. We're in combat with a skeever.
It's so nasty.
Good kitty. That axe suits you.
Time to take a nap.
You can take a quick nap while I'm mining.
My mother's a sweet woman. She passes on my tales to the townsfolk as if they were true.
You've said this already several
Seeing as
times.
they someday will be.
Why is this lizard charging at me?
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Know your place, slave. I don't have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me.
Stand a chance.
Oh, that's a nice dagger. Is it nicer than mine? No. It could be if it were honed, but it is not. All these lizards know they belong on the plantations. Not out here being robbers. What'd you find up there, Sweet Roll? Well, our kitty just killed an elk. Interesting. Oh, a deer, sorry. And a fox from the look of it. Interesting. Well, here we are. Golden mace, golden saint's gauntlets, golden saint shield. Interesting. Notes on the blacksmith. Inked batter bandit Lear journal. Well, after the battle. No. This golden dagger, though, that is superior. This golden bow is better than my current bow, too. More daggers. Nice. It wants me to... Something wants me to free this thing. Interesting. Lackey.
We heading out? I've got all your equipment cleaned and ready.
I need to
Of
trade
course.
some things with you.
Just throw everything in the sack. And if you see my shoe brush somewhere in there, let me know.
Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that look.
Your wish is my command. Trolls are strong and powerful.
I mean, the
but
helmet's
terribly
nice.
slow. And you can't damage what you can't hit. I just tire them out and strike the killing blow.
Alright, let's read these notes. Our blacksmith, Jofton, has gone mad. Most of the time he spouts nonsense. This all started 3 days ago. Now he won't even pick up his hammer. We've tried to talk sense into the lout, but it's like he doesn't even see us. He wrote down the means to forge our golden arms and armor, and that of the seducers, but he never told a soul where he left the blasted notes. If we weren't holding out hope that he might snap out of it, we would have already parted his head from the rest of him. Lately he's been going on about playing under the bridge, like you were still a child. That's where I always hid my toys, he said. I know his kin used to live around Half Moon Mill. We should round up some folk to have a look. Alright. Now this is what I call easy coin. I'm proud to be one of the saints. Every few days Rithod comes down the road and his wares are ours for the taking. We don't take everything, mind you. If he don't got nothing to sell, he can't stay in business. And then where would we be? We just skim a bit off the top each time. Kinthal should be happy with our latest take. He'll be leaving his camp up near Carthwarston to pay us a visit soon. Those damn seducers were eating into our profits until we drove them off up north. Other merchants pass through those parts, so maybe they'll stay gone. All right. All right, we're going after the blacksmith's notes. You're a weird one, but still only the third strangest thing I've met this week. Still, I wouldn't mind keeping you as a pet. What do you say? Alright, let's go. Alright, another pet. Let's... I can harvest venom from you? Mystic venom added. Oh, damages health and magicka. That's nice. You're a useful little pet. I think, though, this entourage is getting a little too large. Let's take the pets home. What did our Spriggan finally give out? Well, that's too bad. You know, maybe at one point we'll acquire a home that's not quite so out of the way. Definitely not the most convenient home. Yeah, wait for me at home, sweet roll. Good fox. Alright, wait for me at home, manic Electra nymph. I need to give you a good name. Yes, here at Hendrheim. Good critters. Oh, I should reflect on my experiences. Health is in order. Let's go with Assassin's Blade. Oh, what are we fighting? There's a Hagraven fighting a Spriggan. And now they'll be fighting a pair of Clanfears. Alright, the Hagraven's down. Find purpose in death. Join your enemy. Ah. I can't raise a Hagraven. Well, that's too bad. But we have a Spriggan again.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
I believe this is the bridge we were looking for. Ah, yep. And there are the notes. An ancient battle site was discovered near Thoron's lair. On the ground, an assortment of weapons and armor of the Daedra known as Golden Saints and Dark Seducers lay strewn about. It is from this site that we took up their arms and joined together as bandit companies under their names. Since then, as the only blacksmith, I have taken it upon myself to study these otherworldly artifacts. And now, at last, my efforts to reproduce the exquisite craftsmanship of these great Daedra has finally borne fruit. My mind is not what it once was. If my memory fails me, at least these notes can help the others keep the craft alive. I would be foolish to forge weapons from gold, as it is far too soft, and yet the golden blades of the saints are nimble and harder than steel. How could this be? The trick appears to be threefold. First, the structure of the piece must be reinforced with refined moonstone. Second, the gold must be hammered into place while the gold is heated just below its melting point. Third, the introduction of the heart of a Daedra to the forge when heating the piece so it can be hammered into shape completely transforms the attributes of the metal, giving it its uncanny hardness. The process for forging the dark armor of the seducers is similar, but requires more finesse, as you must balance shaping the unyielding ebony with malleable quicksilver. The heat applied must be very precise, or the shape and integrity of the equipment will be ruined. As before, introduce the Daedric heart to the forge as you heat the material. Interesting. Alright, let's find this next Saints Bandit camp. Alright, there's a Seducer camp that way. And then the Saint camp is up this way. Well,
How much gold do we have when we left that last city? I'm trying to figure out where all of it went.
Oh, ore. Alright, let's be on our way.
She'd like to comb her hair.
If I find a comb, you can have it. Oh, there's a dead dark elf here. Interesting. Not how that spell should work. He was like next to his friends. He should have attacked them. Oh, okay, he is attacking one of them now. Alright. The spell did work. It just didn't seem like it for a moment. It seemed like he was coming after me. Where's the third one? There it is. Nothing against the Imperials, just testing out a spell.
Maik wishes you well.
Alright. I have no wishes for my hake, unfortunately. That goat had jewelry. Interesting.
Some people ask me why I won't stick to one job and settle down. Yeah, because real men spend their lives tilling fields and working millstones. Didn't feel
You made me angry for nothing. Nothing. Just don't get angry.
Alright. No, you're being a good girl. I'm not angry. Slightly annoyed that you were talking to me while I was trying to harvest that mud crab, but not angry. Aside from that one incident, you've been a good kitty. I wonder what Debella's blessing will do. Alright, interesting.
Best weather to spend some time at home.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
Wonder what his problem was. He looks like he might make a good minion. Rise, Orc. And that will be all for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been the tale of Azarath the Scoundrel. And I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.